what does send mean? We see this word. What does it actually mean? Does it just stand for special educational needs? What can
Yeah,
I understand? What can I
so
understand from that?
SEND, so special educational needs, and the D is disability. So very often children with special educational needs will also have a disability, but not necessarily everybody with a disability will have special educational needs, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah,
Brilliant.
it is.
Yeah. I think it's one of those. It's one of those, isn't it, where you can sort of come across quite a lot of terminology and abbreviations, and just kind of struggle to make sense of it all. And I think that leads on to the next question quite nicely: of will I know if my child is considered a SEND learner? Is that something that I would have had a part of the decision making in?
Um, I think the best way of looking at it is sometimes it will. The first question is whether your child has either special educational needs or a disability. Sometimes that will be very obvious um, to one as a parent. Um, the child would have been diagnosed with autism, say the child will have cerebral palsy, which will affect their cognition. So sometimes it will be very obvious. Sometimes it is less obvious that they have special educational needs. And it might be something that is sort of picked up over time at school as either the sort of school environment or the academic work becomes difficult for them, and it sort of becomes clearer to the teachers that there may be some special educational needs there. So I think I wouldn't really focus on it as a label for your child.
Mm.
The issue is, do they happen to have either special educational needs or a disability? And obviously, children will be academically of all different sorts of levels of ability.
Mm.
Naturally, that's how things work. Um, just because one child might be more able than another child doesn't mean that the less child has special educational needs.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so
absolutely.
yeah, so the issue I think is if sometimes it will be obvious, other times it might be trying to work initially probably with the school, work out why is it that one's child is struggling in specific regards or situations, whether that
Yeah.
be with attention, social communication, cognitively, and so forth.